guys hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning's going better. Yesterday I was very tired, extremely tired that I went and laid in bed. I dropped Brooklyn off at work and then I went into bed and lay down. It was 5 o'clock and I was in bed. I didn't really fall asleep till a little bit like normal bedtime, but I was just wanting to lay there. So I just rested. And then this morning Greg went to work and then I got up a little bit after he left and I was like, okay, I'm feeling better. It's like, it's good. It's good to give your body the rest it needs when you're feeling stuff come upon you. You know, hopefully you bypass it, which I feel like I'm going to bypass it. That's a good thing. I'm like, you mamas out there, no, there's no chance for moms to be sick. There's just no possibility. It's like, you just got to keep doing. I mean, I know life would be fine and I have done it before where I was in bed and the house never fell apart. I was able to rest, but I'm hopeful for not. So I'm up, moving, and I'm like, okay, I went upstairs and looked at my calendar to kind of see what I have to do for the day. And I'm like, okay, I've got some things to get done. So we're going to be a little bit more productive today, which is a good thing. I'm hopeful. We'll see. I have all these great aspirations and let's move and do all these things. And then I'm like, okay, we'll see how we feel, but we'll just keep moving slow and steady. That's what you do. If you're like yesterday, I was happy just cleaning my kitchen up and I'm like, good enough. I put away a few things. So I'm like, I got a few things put away. I'm like, that's a good thing. And I'm like, if I can do any more today, then great. So I know I've got to do like laundry. I might get into my room today. That might be my goal, is go in my room. I'd really love to start vacuuming the carpets and get the carpet cleaner in there. I'd love to move my bed a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how the day rolls. That's the goal. I don't have to go out today. Brooklyn doesn't have to work, so we'll be home today, which will be nice. It looks kind of rainy again. I don't even know. It's been a dreary, rainy weather time right now. So we'll see, but a walk would be nice. Pool swim would be awesome. All those good things. I just want to go to the beach. Greg and I looked up the weather for New Year's. It's going to be like 65 for New Year's. So it's going to be a little, 65 and like 63 on New Year's Day. So it's going to be a little chilly and the water is going to be frozen. So we'll see. Maybe we'll just go and be able to just go walk on the beach, or we'll see. We'll see how the weekend comes. But for now, we got stuff to do at home. So I'm going to, yesterday I came in, I had the girls. I told Autumn, Maddie, I'm like, you guys, it's funny because you have, like, Jaden and Brooklyn always kind of did things, right? Like, when the kids were older, it's like Lauren, she was like, not that she was a mom, but she was a good helper in the home. So then she, moved out, got married, and then it was like, Evan, he was more doing his guy thing. And then I had Jaden and Brooklyn come along, and they're a great help in the home, and now it's like their turn to be out of the house more. So now it's the younger four. I say younger four, they're young. They're literally 15 years old to 11. So they're not younger, but they're younger to me because they're the last four. So it's like training them to like step up their game and and they're doing great. They're doing such a good job. I laugh. I'm like Autumn, she does great. Like, it seems like every year the oldest wants to wrap all the presents. And like, I asked Maddie if she wanted to and she didn't want to. And Autumn did this year. She would wrap them all. And I think about like, over the years, I think, oh, did I show them how to wrap a present? Like, it's okay. When you're homeschooling, you got 10,000 kids. You overlook a lot of things. You think, did I ever show you how to do that? Did I ever show you how to wrap a present? Which sounds crazy. I know, but just those things you think about. And then if you see a wrap package, you're like, oh, did I ever show you how to properly wrap a package? But it's fun seeing them, like, yes, they'll just naturally learn those things. Like, I tell people that homeschool their kids, I'm like, don't stress about those things. I used to like get those books, like, I don't know, 100 things to teach your kids before they graduate from high school, or life skills to teach, just things that you forget and you overlook to do. It's things that, like, if I do them all the time, do I ever show them how to do them? Because you can't possibly do everything. Honestly, you can't. And so I would think about that, and I thought, and so I'd always like make sure, do like the checklist. Did I show this? Did I show this? Did I show this? And then I realized, you know what? They just learn with life, and they really, really do. And so I think of like Autumn and her wrapping skills. Maybe last year wasn't so great, but you know what? She was like a pro this year. We were looking at her presents, and I'm like, wow, these are wrapped so well. And so it's just the practice and the growing up and the maturity. Same thing with like a kid's messy room. I have had kids that are so messy, and they're kids. I get it. Go look at my room right now. It's messy and there's no judgment. But I think of like my youngest one, he's not as clean as everybody else. And I think the older ones always get down on him. They're like, he needs to clean his room. And I'm like, do you remember being that age? I'm like, you probably don't. But I'm like, your room was messy. It was messy. It was definitely messy. And guess what? With time, you learn to keep it nice and neat. And it really does happen with time. It's like you just naturally learn to do all those things. So same with home things. It's like they all just learn them naturally. So I think of my younger four, they're doing most of the chores that the older ones would do, because the older ones are all working. The older ones do, like, we usually, when you live in the home, you are still responsible for chores because you live in the home. It's not a hotel. So they do have things like the girls' bathroom, I'll have them clean, stuff like that. And sometimes the boys' bathroom upstairs, just because if I don't get up there, that's a good job for them to do, because it doesn't have to be done every day. So I have the younger ones. So then I kind of, like last night I said, okay, if you guys just clean up the kitchen, put the food away, I'm gonna go to bed, make sure everybody eats. And they did. And so I came out, I'm like, the sink is full of dishes. And I'm like, wait a minute. But I'm like thinking about like what they were used to. They would have had like, somebody cleans up, put the food away, and somebody else puts the dishes in the dishwasher. And so just to clarify all of that, like make sure you say, okay, and then load them into the dishwasher. Because I came out, I'm like, is the dishwasher full? Is that why they didn't want to load the sink? And I'm like, no, I probably just never said fill the dishwasher. So, but the kitchen got picked up. It didn't get completely wiped. Usually it was like an older, somebody would put the food away. Someone would put the dishes in the sink. Someone would wipe everything up. Someone would load the dishwasher, you know, all different chores and stuff. Just learning that thing of like, okay, this is your job to do. I have to get a chore chart printed out, like maybe this year, we'll see. Life is just different. It's like I still don't feel like we're set in our home here. So I feel like we still don't have like there's specific things we have to do, but not consistently just yet, because we're, you know, still learning the curve of what do we even do in this house for cleaning. So I have a sink full, but I do have an empty dishwasher, so I'm just gonna throw all that in. The dinner was really good yesterday. Sausage, red beans, and rice. Another wasn't even a freezer meal. It wasn't, no, it was just a homemade meal. Today's gonna be another freezer meal. I've got the Cajun chicken out there. I'm gonna take that out, and we will have that today. It's gonna be a good day. I've got things to do. We got life to do. You ready for some good life together? We're gonna do life no matter what. Just push through. If you need that rest, take that rest. Like yesterday, I was like, let me get something done and then let me rest. And I did, and I took the rest, and I'm like, okay, I feel a whole lot better today. Does that mean that in a few hours from now I'm gonna feel tired again? Maybe, but I'm like, for now, it's like, okay, just keep going forward, get some more things done, and we'll get there. You will get there eventually. So, you ready? I'm ready. All right, let's go. When you're loading a dishwasher and you don't wanna do any dishes, get the most in your dishwasher possible that you can do. So I'm looking at it going, okay, I could put both these pans in here, but then I'm like, I'm gonna have to wash more little bowls. So I might as well just hand wash this one pan, and everything else will fit. So it's good. I need to look at my dishwasher here, because there's like a couple extra baskets and little settings. I'm gonna do a little Google here on my dishwasher. I never did. I just was sitting there looking at the other day. I'm like, there's like a little lever right there for like moving and stuff. So one of those things, I think it moves up and down, but I feel like I have to look and see if it touches the bottom one, because I think I moved it down before, and it like the bottom one wouldn't have enough room with the dishes and stuff. So I need to do some deep diving on my dishwasher. But for the most part, there's only one pot. That's not bad at all. For the most part, the kitchen is clean. I'm like looking at the stove. You know what's, okay, this is a great stove. It's a wonderful stove, wonderful oven. It's huge. It's nice, but there are so many nooks and crannies for food and crumbs to get in. And I always forget, like I serve dinner over there, and then I realize, oh, there's a person outside. I'm like, what are they doing? And then I realized like what, like such a mess it makes. So I need to make sure to always remember to take the food off the stove, put it over here and serve it. Because over there, like there's rice everywhere, there's tomato sauce everywhere. So I need to do a good deep dive cleanse of the stove. Probably pretty much in my whole kitchen. It's, you know, you live here for, what has it been, 7 months? It's amazing how much dirt your house gets. It really is. I'm like, I sat down yesterday, I was cleaning something in the front, and I was like, ooh, there's food or stuff all over the front of the cabinet. So I'm like, I need to do a good cleaning. I need to get my vacuum together, which I will, and do like the corners. Like we have the robot vacuums, and they do okay, but they're round, so they're not gonna get in the corners completely. So there's a lot of stuff shoved in the corner. So I need to do like a good, maybe we'll take the time and do a deep clean of each room. Is that something I can do? Spur of the moment here, not really today, but another day. That'd probably be really good, and get in here and clean really good. You know, all those good things. But that's another day. I'm like looking at it going, I could so do that, but I'm not going to today. Focus on the task at hand. Focus on task at hand is get some laundry roll. Let's go do laundry and then go in my room and make my bed. So I'm in my bedroom here. My thought is, like we put the bed over here because that wall was about the longest wall to put it on. The TV, there's a spot for a TV over here. Over here is a spot for the TV on the wall. So I get that. They had their bed on this wall over here. I'll just keep moving around. but I know it's not as big. So my thought was, I was originally going to install the TV over here, because we're gonna do all that eventually. This is all coming. It's like, that's why we're just setting it in here, seeing what's gonna work. But it's like, I'm like, would it be better to have it with the TV over here? Do you know what I mean? But I know the bed is big, so I'm like, I don't think the bed, I thought of putting the bed over here is another option. But then it's like, the TV will go on this wall, so the person on this side of the bed, which would be me, would be seeing it, Greg would have to turn. So I'm just debating what to do. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I was gonna measure and see how big this is, just to see how smushy it would be. I get that it's gonna be right up to the wall because of the way, how much we have between the nightstands and that, but let me do a little measure. I have a small tape measure. I need to go to the garage to get the big one, but I'll just use a small one here and see. That's 118 inches. Let me see how big it is across my bed. I'm like, I was gonna measure this one, then I was gonna go measure this one. I'm like, they're the same size. So that side, the nightstand will be right up against the wall. So I'm debating, I might move it over here. It's heavier because it's got the carpet. So I might do that right now. But what first I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the stuff that's over on this side. I'm gonna get my carpet machine out. I'm gonna clean this half of the carpet and real good. I did when we moved in here. I'm gonna do it again real good. Ooh, the sun is coming out. Clean over here really good. Let that dry and then get the vacuum out and vacuum it really good. And then attempt to move the bed. I think I can do it. It's the handheld vacuum. So it's not, I know somebody said go rent a big one, but it's just for this room. This is the only room in the house that has carpet. That's it. So to go spend that money on the carpet cleaner, pointless, because I'll have a handheld one that I can do my furniture with. So let me go get it out, get it all plugged in. Like I gotta put it together because I got a new one. My last one lasted a few years, and then remember it was sucking, but it wasn't pushing out water. So I was like, ugh. So we got a new one for Christmas. So let me go get that, unbox it, and put all the cleaner in, bring it in. So this is the same one I had. The other one I had it's a little Bissell, a little green machine. The other one was all green. So I know on Amazon it was all green. We bought this one on Walmart.com and it was cheaper than Amazon. I don't even know. I'm gonna say it was 80, but I could be completely wrong. It was around Christmas, had a deal. So I'm gonna just move this stuff out of here. So I guess I will, my bed would fit all the way over to here though. The bed sticks out. I'll do my best to clean as much of this area as I can. That's the goal. And then we can move the bed over here. It's very heavy. I know it's gonna be heavy. It's easier on the wood floor. We don't have wood floor here. We're gonna replace this carpet. I do not like carpet. It's okay, it feels smushy and good, but when it's muggy out, it just feels wet. And when it's like, it gets dirty easier, you just can't, you gotta carpet clean it. So I definitely will in time replace this with tile or wood or something here. So let me just move this stuff out of the way and then I will be able to do it. This is the part where it just takes time. I'm just gonna do the floor. It'll take me, I think it took me a half hour last time, which was not very much time at all. Clean the whole floor. So my thought was I was gonna let that dry and then vacuum it and then move the bed. But then I'm like, it's gonna have to wait for a few hours for this to sit and dry. So I'm thinking, it's better, it's good to vacuum it because it'll get up. I was gonna vacuum before, but after get all that dirt up, it'll be good to go over top of it. I don't know how my new vacuum, it might go under the bed. I don't know, actually the bed's pretty low. I can always slide the bed and just kind of vacuum under it as best I can. I can do that as well. So I'm thinking to slide the bed when it's wet because that might be easier to slide. Get it over so that I can do this side. So I used to move furniture back in the day all the time. I'm sure I can do it again now. Just go slow. Okay, it's heavy. I'm like, just go slow, go slow. My back was killing me last week. I'm like, it's probably not the best thing to move today. It's gonna be great. I forgot I wanted to wipe the wall before I put the bed over here because I know we'll never do that. Okay, that fit a whole lot better. I might like that. So again, we just need to get furniture in here. We will in time. Chairs over there will be good. We just have the black theater chairs. I don't know if we're gonna keep those, but for now we will. I think this is gonna work. Okay, I got all the floor clean except where the theater chairs are, so I'm just gonna wipe a few things on over here. This fits. I think this is gonna work over here. I don't feel like it's too smushy. We're gonna get new nightstands. This was just a temporary, like, let's just get something because I gave the other ones to the girls. So we're gonna redo everything. Everything takes time. I think of like my old house. It took me years to make it how we liked it. So I'm sure this is gonna be the same way. So I'm just gonna wipe off windowsills and you know, just get the dust off. I know my fan is probably super dusty. I need to do that as well. How great, I'm feeling so good getting my room clean. And the beautiful thing is, I was putting these theater chairs over here. There's a back plate that goes in the back. Well, there is a little metal plate that goes on so the little backs can slide on. It's upstairs. Remember I have that pile of like, who knows where this stuff came from? There was a piece of there that goes in the chair. So I'm like, okay, I'm glad I did not throw those away. So the other thing is just clean right here. I just gotta clean this area of the carpet. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of my Norwex powder right here at the doorway because this part is wear shoes in the house, unfortunately, so it comes through. There's a little bit darker, so I'm gonna sprinkle some of that on there and then just go over top of it with the carpet cleaner. I'll move the refrigerator over here, and I'm feeling really good in here. This will be good eventually. I mean, I'm not anytime soon. You know, after Christmas, you gotta build back up your account there. So, but we will definitely get a TV on the wall in here, which will be nice. And that's gonna work. So I'm glad feeling good, feeling like I did my room today. I got to wipe the walls and the bottom part where I wanted to do, clean the, did I clean the windows? The windows are most, oh, fan, we gotta do the fan. Let me get my thing out so I don't forget that. So I see it and don't forget to clean the fan blade. So doing good. Okay, let's do over here the last little bit. Oh, and then I got a closet. My closet has a little piece of carpet. I'm gonna do that too. Doing good. That Norwex Power, it's ultra clean. It's laundry detergent. They used to sell it as like ultra clean, I think it was called ultra. So anyways, it works amazing. Like I put it down, I'm like, you can tell the brownness is gone, which is crazy. It works so good. I did it on a couch stain I had. It just works really good. I forget about it, and then I'm like, I should have added it for the whole floor, but that's okay. Live and learn. Put it right here for sure. I'll be doing it in my closet. Absolutely. Almost done. I think I'm gonna take Maxine's bed here and just put the whole thing in the washer. Hasn't been clean. Let me throw that in there for her. So I think I'll put the refrigerator over here. That'll work out good that way. It's good. It'll be like a place to come sit. I'm more of a sit. Some people like lay down and like to like relax. I'm more of a sit up and like have snacks. Not more like lay down. Everybody's different. So I don't mind this in here. I'm excited. That floor looks so much better. That stuff works awesome. It's not even dark. I don't know if the colors come off or not. I have to ask the kids. But I'm gonna slide that fridge over there. I have 2 pieces of cardboard I stick underneath it. It works. All right, the best when you smash your toe on it. I'm like, did I just get a blood blister or blood? I just cut it. Awesome. I'm gonna wipe this real quick and then maybe Maddie will fill it later. So I'll have Maddie fill that in today with some more drinks in it. And I think that I'll keep our weather station over there. We like our weather station to see what the weather's gonna be. And then the alarm clock is a projector alarm clock. We usually put our alarms on our phone, but I do like to be able to see what time it is without having to search for a clock. This projects it on the ceiling. Awesome. I think that's the greatest thing ever. So I have to get a cord because it's USB cord, but I have one upstairs. I will get it in a little bit. So I think, am I done in this room? It's a big empty room again, but that's okay. It's a little bit more, I think I like this a whole lot better. I really do. So I just have a few things to put away here. Let's clean the fan blades. I gotta shut the fan off. I have that blasting so that it can dry my carpet in here. So let me shut it off. There's a few things like they had an alarm system. So there's like a hole here on the wall for theirs. We have an alarm system as well, but it's like a portable one. So I'm debating, like, on our phone, we have our alarm system, so we always have our phone in here. So I don't know if I want to keep it in here or not. I feel like I use it when I go out to let Maxine out because I go out the back door or to go out the front door. So I'm thinking to maybe relocate the one that's in here for make it easier to go to, like just by putting it by the back door. We'll see, because I'm like, I never ever touch it. It's like I never even use it in here. So it's kind of like all the way around my bed. I was on my side, so it's kind of like all the way around. So it's good. Okay, so let me just wipe this off up here. Oh, way up there. For me, I'm happy in here. I'm like, this is good for now. It's like, we don't, like our nightstands they don't fit perfectly in here, but they work for what we have. And it's like, we just put our earbuds on there, our phones, that's it. We have a lamp if we need it. It's a low lamp, which is nice. And then I keep chapstick, lotion, and I put some, I usually put the roller tape over there just so I can do my bed in the morning so Maxine lays in there, gets hair. And that's it. I'm like, this is good. Good thing. So I'm gonna do my closet in here. I probably won't film that because it's a weird angle and you can't go in the closet. So I will just clean that real quick, get that done, and then let this dry. When this dries, I will go over it with a vacuum. I need to vacuum the floor really well just to get all the remainder yuck off, but wait till the floor dries this afternoon. A lot bigger. I don't like that when you look in here, you kind of, this is always the catch-all for everything. So for my kitchen, you can always see everything sitting on the floor in front of the chair. So I think this is good. So it's a huge room. It's a huge room with like, we don't have anything in here because we're not like in here all the time. But I know as the kids get older and they do more friend get-togethers, we'll be stuck in our room watching movies. So this will work out good, having the TV up there. So in time, it's all good to go. So this is done. Just got a vacuum. I did my closet in there. I'd like to get in there, organize my closet a little bit. In the bathroom, I'm thinking, I talked about deep cleaning. It would be great to focus on my room today. Let's see if I can keep this going. I'll see how the day goes. For now, let's go clean out our carpet machine. So I poured out the cleaner. They had a big giant container they left here, and I wanted to pour it into my small one because I like the lid on that better because it was all gone. But it was like too much, so I poured the extra in here. Hopefully I'll remember next time. I will be doing this probably this week. I'll do the couch and stuff real good. So I'll just remember, take a little bit of that out. I know, it's just the way about storing it. So I just have to screw on the holder, and we're good to go with this. The camera wasn't even filming. One of my viewers, at one point, I think Jensen was little, she bought him a screwdriver set. It was red and blue. And it was like this, where the tip came out, and it was awesome. And then for whatever reason, as the boys grew and we needed, you know, people grabbed it out of the house, it got misplaced and gone, and I'm like, oh, I miss my little screwdriver set. Greg got me one at Harbor Freight or wherever. So this is simple. I just rinsed it out as best I could. You just want to screw this on. This holds the little washer thing. It's great. It's a great thing. It'll last you forever. Does this go in here too? This probably goes on the front. You're sitting down here. It's awesome. Even though I had to get a new one, I know that, hold on one second. I know that it'll last me. Like, nothing wrong with it. Great. I was happy to buy the same exact one because it worked that good. And they still have spot and stain. So I just, like I said, just poured it in there. If there's a lot of soap, I'll have to take that out. But I am going to be doing the stairs. I'm going to, now on this deep clean kit, I feel like that's going to be a good thing to do here. Deep clean and get it ready for furniture, painting, or whatever we see this new year. Or the house. I think this just goes on here. I'm pretty sure it's actually real simple. There you go. Perfect. This works really good. Get yourself one of these. If you have a ton of carpet, get a carpet cleaner with the brush. I just don't. For me, that's okay just to do that a little bit with this. It works. All right, let me clean up my mess here and move on. Okay, might as well come to my bathroom and do a quick cleanup in here. Just a quick tip, you want your blow dryer to last longer. Don't mind the hair all wound up in there. You have a little, where the air comes in, it gets all full of fuzzies. Brush that off so it doesn't have to work hard. This one, this is the fake version of the, it's of the L'Oreal, I think it's L'Oreal One Step, yeah, L'Oreal, Revlon One Step Blow Dryer. That's awesome, works great. I got this one sent to me, and it's a fake version of it. This actually lasted longer than the Revlon one. I've had, I think, 2 of the Revlon ones. I use them all the time, so I don't expect that they're gonna last you forever and a day. They do get melted, like, see how that gets like melted down? Yeah, eventually it'll just die and you just replace it, but this I've had for a long time. I feel like I've had this over a couple of years. So the cord just get twisted, so I'm trying to maybe untwist it a little bit, just because I'm totally twisting it in my hands all the time, but this is good. I'm just gonna pick up as best I can, just do a quick pickup, maybe a little organized. Might as well, right, for here. Twist my cords. It just get so twisted. It gets so twisted, but this is what I use. I used to use a blow dryer and a smoother straightener, and I just replaced it with this. I know there's like a bunch of great ones out there, but this works for me. Okay, lots of hair in everywhere. Yeah, definitely hair from me because my hair comes out. So wipe it all out, clean. I'm gonna go through and see like what do I keep. Like I have a lot of makeup. I don't wear makeup. I wear eyeliner. I don't wear no makeup. I wear eyeliner, and that's it. I used to do my eyebrows, but since I go and get them, I used to go and get them done every month. Now that I'm getting older, it's like every 3 months. I laugh because I think my one girlfriend said, she goes, I had a moment the other day when I put my eyeliner on and I was like, I'm getting old. Like, you know, where it gets stuck on your wrinkle eye. It happens to everybody. We're getting old. It happens. And so I have things like this stuff I bought and I never use it. Lip polish, just to make it shine. I just don't wear it. Once in a while I do. I like my lip stuff that stays on forever. Like I bought this one stick. This is pretty, but it just doesn't stay on, from Merle Norman. My girlfriend recommended this, but it just doesn't stay on forever. And I think I used to be blue with the white tube. It's 2 of them. Back in the day, my mother-in-law told me about it way back. This is going back like when I had 4 kids, and like it's still around. I know they have an expensive version of it, and I put some of that on my lips and it was almost like burning my lips. This is like the old buy at the drugstore kind. It worked. I had it for a while. I just don't wear lipstick that much at all. So it works. So let me just clean these out, put them back in here, fill them up if I have to. Okay, took a break, talked to Greg for a little bit. So cleaning out the medicine cabinet, I was keeping things like certain medicines that we had at our old house because we didn't have a doctor and stuff here, but now we have a doctor here, so I'm not keeping anything that I don't need, but if it's expired, it's gone. For the most part, this is all cleaned up. This will be put away here. I'm more of a clean, have nothing on your counter kind of person. Who else? It's got my water and stuff, I'm not drinking it, but so I'm more about just keeping it simple and clean. I even had my little shelf here. I had my vitamins on it and my hair stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna see. I put my hair stuff in my drawer here because I just use this once in a while, and I use my eye cream. That's about the extent. Unless it's gotta work, hopefully it won't leak. And I put my vitamins in I have a nice dresser in my closet. So we'll see if it stays. I don't know. We'll go from there. This, I'm gonna clean out this zone a little bit, just straighten it. It doesn't really have to be cleaned out, just kind of straighten it. So I kind of know what I have. It'll be purchasing stuff again, beginning of the month, but see what I got. So that's what I'm gonna do. When we moved here, we had a case of Kleenexes. I got Kleenexes at the discount store for so ridiculously cheap. So I think it was like $1/4 a box. It was ridiculous. So I had a huge box that I brought here. So we're finally down to 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8. I think there's 9 up there. So I'm like, we're finally down to the minimum of that. So that's a good thing. So let me just straighten this here. So the shower is something like, it takes some time. So I'm gonna put my, this in there. This one I clean it up with, it works good. I'll just leave it in there and tomorrow I can do that. The tub we never use, but I'm gonna wipe it just to get this dust off it. Not filming it up, stacking my toilet cabinet above the toilet cabinet, above the toilet with toilet paper. Okay, so the whole bathroom is clean except inside the shower, which is okay. It's not that dirty. I'll have to clean it tomorrow. So cleaning the floors, I think I'm just gonna wash them by hand. I have Mr. Clean. That's what I have. I still have a big jug of it left. I'm like, we bought that at the discount store before we even moved here. I'll be using it for a while and then I'll just go back to vinegar because vinegar is cheap. It works just the same. It's fine having the chemical smelly stuff, but vinegar and a little bit of essential oil, it's like no big deal on the difference. So I'm just gonna wipe this really good. I was gonna vacuum it. And I thought that I can steam mop it, but we'll do that another day. I'm just gonna clean it really good with or just wipe it really good in the corners with a, spray bottle with Mr. Clean and a paper towel, that's it. And then I'll work out in my closet. So I haven't cleaned, I cleaned my closet. I didn't show any of my closet because just some personal stuff in there. So I got it all cleaned out, went through, kind of organized my clothes, cleaned out the drawers, cleaned out Greg's drawers, hung up some different things, and just went through and cleaned out, weeded out, cleaned out. I'm like, okay, the floor is done. It's like wet, so I keep walking and I don't want to like slip and fall. So I am done with what I wanted to get done. I wanted to get my room done. I do want to vacuum it. I might have to wait till tonight or tomorrow. I guess it depends on how good the floor dries. We'll see how that works. But I'm gonna go out there. I've been moving stuff from like place to place, like hand lotion. I had a bunch, like I put it in the bin for everybody to use, but I take out like the favorites for myself when I get it because I bought it for myself, and I put extras in here. So then I have like a whole bunch of extras where the other day I was like, I don't have any hand lotion. So I just want to put that stuff away. I got piles out there in the kitchen so I can kind of organize things and put it away. So it's good. So I just had a little snack. I just pulled out some of these with some avocado. Dip that, ate that. That's really good. Kid, we're just having an easy day. I told the kids, I said just very small. In my bathroom door, on the back of the door, I said very simple day. Like help with a little bit. I'm not worried about everything perfection, but like I got my room done. Like that's my number one goal. When you're deep cleaning, don't worry about cleaning everything. Like right now there's piles of stuff, and we'll move that eventually when I get to that room. But for now I'm like, bedroom's done. That's all I have to focus on. So now I'm gonna get dinner because it's 2 o'clock. We'll be having dinner. I'm gonna do the Cajun chicken. This was a freezer meal. I probably should have put it in the slow cooker, but I don't think that'll cook in a couple hours, will it? Probably not. So I'll just cook it on the stove. I'm gonna heat this up. I have some Alfredo sauce over here. I thought it was over there. And then I have some of the Daya Alfredo sauce. So we'll use that. Put on pasta. I think I've got fettuccine. We're gonna use up those fragments. Very simple, easy, like no fuss. Easy dinner for an easy day. We're here, gonna heat this up. So I'm gathering up fragments, using up things that I have. So that chicken, I'm like, ooh, I should totally cook that in a slow cooker. It'd been very tender, fall apart, but that's okay. It'll work. I was gonna plan on serving that and just putting it over noodles, but I'm gonna add Alfredo sauce, and then I've got one of these. This is gluten pasta. We don't use the pasta, but I will use the sauce because the Alfredo sauce will be really good for Jensen. And then I'm using up fragments. So I have linguine here that probably won't really do a whole lot with. So that'll be a good, that's probably a whole lot to make. Maybe too much up, I measured out. We'll use that up for our pasta. And then I was gonna do mixed vegetables. I thought it was broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, but it ended up being mixed vegetables with peas and corn and that, but that'll be okay. So I'm heating that up and we're getting things done. We just fold the towels, put them away. So my little containers are just kind of small and I have a lot of extra towels. So I took out my fall ones and the red ones that I would have used for Christmas. The rest are all blue and that's plenty to use in my kitchen here. So that's good. So we're all doing chores. Brooklyn's vacuuming upstairs. I do have to run the vacuum down here, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it because again, I'm not focusing on anything in here. My goal is to focus on my bedroom, which I did. And now my laundry is done. I did Greg's and mine. That is all hung up to dry, put it away, and then just dinner. That's my only focus. And then like edit today's video and be done. And then you know what? I had a good day getting things done, even if I didn't feel amazing, but I feel better getting things accomplished. So we're gonna cook dinner. That's it. Maxine's over here. She jumped, I took her bed out of the laundry room and my floor's wet, so I just set it down in the middle of the floor and she just jumped in and laid down. So she's all snooze. She's ready for the palm tree to be gone so she can lay over there in the corner with her stuff. It's good. Okay, the best is when you go upstairs and then you don't realize the stuff is burning. So I need to fix some of that. So thankfully this pan is like good and I'll be able to peel it off. But yeah, I was busy. I'm like, I need to go in and check that. Live and learn. Okay, so key is just take off the top stuff. It's just the bottom that got burned. So this I'll have to peel off. It's good. And thankfully I have good pans. Look at, just scrape that off. Yes, I lost half of my sauce, so I'll have to look up what I actually put in there. It's good, that happens. So let's just continue cooking these. All I gotta do is add a few more spices. So I'm gonna add some Cajun in here. Because it's gonna be mixed with Alfredo sauce, so it's gonna taste really good. And then a little bit of paprika. Now I'm thinking about, you know, what would be better would be the Old Bay seasoning. Next time. Basically, we're just gonna cook this chicken here. This is oregano, this is thyme, and onion powder. It's good. So this is all done. I'm going to take a little bit of this out for Jensen so he gets some chicken. I'm going to do one separate. He's going to bark. I'm going to add this to one for us and one for him. Dairy free. I got my pasta all strained, so I'm gonna put some in here. This is the dairy free with the Alfredo packet from Daya, so that's gonna be good for Jensen. This is perfect. This tastes really good. It's got a little bit of that Cajun right there. Done. That's finished. Everything's off. So what I'm going to do, since my day's been, I've already had a long day. I feel like I got my room done, waiting for it to dry. So the carpet's still not dry. So I might just have to wait till later, which is okay. I'm going to go up and edit and be done with today's video. So I hope you enjoyed it. good deep cleaning. You just move things around and the kids all walked in there like, wow, your room looks like it has stuff in here now. So sometimes it's all about how you position it and move it around and change it. So it was good. All right, have a fantastic rest of your day and I will see you tomorrow. We got another video. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.